What's up, Seal Crew? It's me, Seal191, back with another video. This is the grand opening of the mines in Theme Park Tycoon 2. I'm kind of already in the ride. Hold up. I gotta, like, go out so that way I can... So that way I can, you know, ride it. Or, like, show you guys the entrance. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this sign that says coming in a few days. Stay tuned. And just go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm gonna try not to edit this. I mean, you saw at the beginning my intro, but that's basically it. The rest of it's raw footage. So here we go. By the way, shout out to everybody that's watching the premiere right now. There's probably nobody watching the premiere except for me, honestly. Anyway, we're going. So, yeah, people are just going to go up this queue path. I'm doing this in first person just so that way it looks better. And then we have the mines. This right here is like a little bit of a weird-looking Door 100 thing. Oh, by the way, shout out to Random Dev Plays for making most of this ride. Alright. So, then there's that. Before we actually open this, I just want to show you the ride real quick, so I'm just going to put it on testing and close it and then get in. So, you know, it starts off like this, with just a little track thingy, and then you go down into the mines. Alright, I'll try to explain this. This here is like just the first room that we normally go into. You know, a little generator there. And then right here is Rush, as you just saw the lights flickered, and then we have a PNG. There's a lot of PNGs and tons of primitives in this to make this as best as possible. So there we have Rush, and here we just have a room with a giggle up on the ceiling. And here we have Guiding Light. That leads us into the first figure room, like room we have to like go through figure, you know, and he's right there. And we just kind of go this way because we see figure going that way, so we go the other way. Except he's still kind of there. He's not going to move, obviously, because we kind of can't do that. And we added the meat. We go into the wall here. Don't worry about that. And we have gloom bats here, which all we did was we took lights and made them different colors and just made them next to each other to look like eyes. That's all we did here. We were supposed to add eggs, but I guess we just kind of didn't do that. Fire damp. This here, all we did was add lights with a little smoke effect. This is a water room. Now, the thing is, we couldn't add the actual water, otherwise the entire ride would flood, so we just went with glaciers as a little, like, terrain. So this, we just call it the Timu water room because that's basically what it is, not sponsored. But that's basically what it is. If you were to, like, find a room with water, it would look like this. So, and then here we have the first Seek Chase. I am very proud of this ride, by the way. Like I said, Random Dev Plays did all of this, so yeah, and then we have Guiding Light, and then we go up through here, Guiding Light again, and then we go up here, and into the station that leads straight to Grumble. Now the problem is, in the front seat, you can't really see Grumble when it activates, so if you ever find me just online, if you want to ride this, just let me know. And then, you know, there's Grumble over there, and then that's, if you want to see that gate opening, the front is the best place for it to be. Right. So, anyway, now we are in the nest. Those are closed. And then we push the button, boom, and we're at the bridge. And this is one of my favorite parts, Jeff's shop. Jeff is all made out of primitives. We have Bob and El Gabrino as PNGs. Halt. This is when the ride gets very, very slow, just so that way we can appreciate it. I mean, Halt's room is very slow anyways, because you just slowly go through it. So, you know, we just decided... I mean, we didn't decide to make it slow, it just kind of started going slow, so... You know. I will say that this Mines ride is so much better than my hotel ride. Like, honestly, you know what? After this, let's just ride the hotel ride, just so that way I can show you guys in case of you... I haven't seen the previous video on it, but yeah, anyways, this here is Halt. We don't actually have Halt in here, it's just blue. Just so that way people have, like, an idea of it being Halt, you know? And, yeah. There's a person in the game named Metallica_47. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, So up here is a dark room with your favorite entity, Screech. Yep, everybody's favorite. Obviously, there's you can't actually see it, but we actually did put lights in this room, but they're just off. I mean, you can see it right there, kind of, but. And then we can see Screech on the ceiling just because we put him on the ceiling. Second figure. I really like the guiding light as well. So second figure, we see figure over there, so we just gotta go this way. Now, this actually works out for it being slow because we have to crouch in the figure room, so it really works out. And the best part in this ride and the best part in the game, second Seek Chase. This is like one of, if not the best room that Renditive Plays made. Oh, actually, I know the best room he made. Just wait until the end. You guys know what's at the end of Doors 4 too if you played it. Just wait until that room. That room is definitely the best one. But this is my favorite part of it. Especially because it did not take us long to make this. It took us like I know that we haven't been working on it in a while, and if we don't count the days that we haven't been working on it, it would only take us under a week. So, you know, we break down the door. There's more Grumble PNGs. Break down the door. In the pipes, guiding light telling us which way to go, and then we have the alarms at the end. And now, ladies and gentlemen, damn Seek. This is the biggest room in the entire ride, but also the best room. Like, yes, most of it's primitives, but you've got to appreciate how good this looks. Like, honestly, if I were to show this to somebody and ask them to recreate it or make it better, I don't even think they could. And then we have a little ending here. We have another lift that takes us back up to the station. Now, this lift is going to take forever because you know how long it takes to climb that ladder at the end. So, you know. It's going to take a little bit, so just give it a second. This ride is, like, very long. It's like 5 minutes. But it's worth it, though. Like, you guys, I cannot tell you, this thing goes around the entire park, basically. So the entire park is just covered in the mines. And then boosters that go up into a humongous loop. And then go through the trees and back to the station. I am so proud of this ride. And I cannot wait for you guys to see it in game. If you guys want to actually, like, ride this, just follow me on Roblox. My username is, don't judge me, Plato Jackson. Like, that's PlayDohJackson. I made that when I was 6, okay? I haven't changed it since. But my display name is, of course, Bragaseal191. If you don't friend me, but actually just go ahead and follow me, so that way every time that you see me on, you can just join the game and play the game with me. And if you want to ride this yourselves, just go ahead and follow me. If you see me on Theme Park Tycoon 2, join me. But, again, I really appreciate you all for joining this if you're in the premiere. Thank you guys so much. This is my first premiere ever. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Wait, actually, no, I forgot. We are going to ride the hotel ride first. So I'm not ending this just yet, but yeah, I know. Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna ride this one real quick, just so that way I can see how bad it is. I mean, I've already seen it yesterday, but I just want you guys to see how bad it is. Like, compared to that one. Like, compared to the mines, it's terrible. Like, especially since, like, I made most of this ride by myself. All I did was use walls and, you know, terrain, but Random Dev Plays, back in, like, 2022, built the Seek hands that I did not build, actually. I did not make the Seek hands. He just wanted to build Seek hands at the Seek Chase. Okay, seriously, this is like the garbage corner at this point. I should put a sign here that says garbage corner. Like, honestly. Alright, we are going. We're gonna wait with this person right here. I'm excited for the doors. You shouldn't be. You should not be excited for the doors. This is the worst doors ride I have. Obviously, because the Mines is the only other one. Of course, when Floor 3 comes out, we will be making a castle ride. I don't know where we're gonna fit it, but we'll find a spot. Alright, we're doing this. This is the original Floor 1. Like this, I made this before Hotel Plus, so if I'd made this like after Hotel Plus, I would have added door 100 because of how big it was. Like I would have made it somewhat better, but I made this before the Hotel Plus update, so it's going to be bad. Just like the original base game was. It was terrible. Like compared to now, like back then it was pretty good, but then after like Floor 2 and Hotel Plus and like the content update, looking back and like playing the Hotel Minus update, it's very bad. So, you know, at the Seek Chase, I don't even just I have to explain where we are. It's not like you can tell or anything. Yeah, the hands are awful. Everything about this ride is awful, honestly. I would love to remake this ride, but it's too classic to just get rid of it and like remake it. So I just leave it how it is. This is the library. I used fences for the books. I mean, they kind of look like books, not really. That's supposed to say 51 at the final door. Elevator. Obviously, this is a junior coaster, so we couldn't add the elevator. Besides that, like, the elevator mechanic wasn't even in the game yet, so I just had to make it go down and then to be continued. There's another to be continued at the end of the Mines. I forgot to show that, but staff only, and then you just okay. Anyways, now I would like to thank you all for again watching the premiere, and see you next time. Peace out.